Taco shows, the good, the bad, and the ugly. The highlights and, unfortunately, the lowlights that stood out this past week in the vast sea we call humanity.
It's 101.1. And the ugly, brought to you by Mel is going to be out again Sunday with our friends from AB Taco.
Going to be out at Lake Harris Hideaway. 2 to 4 this Sunday, Tavares. Coming your way out there with a Surfside vodka and tea. Those are fun, man. I did a bunch of those different events. The Sunday ones. Mm-hmm. Again, 2 to 4 Lake Harris Hideaway in Tavares.
It's with Mel on Sunday. All right, let's sift through the bad stack, and then we'll flush it all away with the power flusher.
Ooh, she has a Day to Remember tickets to give away. Thrice tickets. Every 15 minutes to give away tickets out there. All right, I'm ready.
We'll start with Michael Brown. That's the 45-year-old still on the run in giant manhunt in Montana.
Dude's still on the run?
He's so far managed to elude authorities after killing 4 people in that bar last weekend.
Former military.
The known individual, something went sideways, and he just, had the Fort Stewart shooting this week. Luckily, no one was killed in that, as Sergeant Cornelius Radford began using his own firearm to shoot at and injure several fellow soldiers at Fort Stewart, Georgia this week.
We still got to work on you with Sturt.
Fort Stewart, Georgia.
Stewart. I'm helping you, Pat. Cran. Give me a crayon.
Florida teen shoots and kills his parents before turning himself in at a church. That was 14-year-old Trevor Lee. Lovely individual up in Clay County. Decided to off mom and dad and then just walked over to a church. Said, just offed mom and dad.
Yeah, that was a crazy story.
How about the teen that has been arrested after causing that fiery crash last weekend in Sumter County on I-75?
Took the license plate off.
Driving the Dodge Challenger at a high rate of speed, loses control, fiery crash with a bunch of fellow teens in the car.
One of them dies.
Yeah, and then as you described, this guy gets out of the car, for whatever reason, removes the plate and then flees.
That's 17-year-old mentality, though. Yeah, not all 17-year-olds. Don't take offense to that, but
they found Dylan Richards hiding in a chicken coop.
He doesn't think about the things like, they do have a serial number on the car, bud.
Central Florida families hoping someone can help get the person who was responsible for a hit and run that killed their loved one who was in a wheelchair. That in Orange County last week.
Mm-hmm.
Last Sunday night.
You saw the footage of that, right?
Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible. We talked about the 65-year-old John Fowler, who was a registered sex offender, seated on a flight from Indianapolis to Orlando, decided he was going to grope the 17-year-old next to him. Scumbag.
I hope he's taken care of.
This Marquise Chance guy, who's 39 years old, attacked a teenage couple last weekend in DeBerry in a park, pistol whipping them and then taking their clothes.
Mm-hmm. Again, these people are out there and around you, so be on your toes.
Florida woman in Putnam County being charged after leaving her teenage child home alone for 2 weeks with multiple dogs in a home while she went and vacationed in Vegas. She probably should have spent some of her money rather than on a vacation on cleaning up the fecal matter that was 4 inches deep in the home with the dogs that were in bad shape. I can't imagine the teen was in much better living conditions. That's Jessica Copeland. She was going to hit it big, though, I guess, while she was on her trip to Vegas. That's enough of the bad stuff. Let's just get this all out of the system, man. We need a double flush this week.
I think we do, just like last week.
I think so. Power flusher, real sound effects, as we do our own sound effects here. You all know that. That is the actual toilet that Taco had installed in his house.
Yeah, one of two. I got 2 power flushers.
When you got a guy who produces like Taco, got to have an industrial power flusher in your home toilets.
Now, I called Delta David. I go, dude, I said, can you come replace a toilet? What should I buy? He goes, I've got the perfect toilet for you.
Exactly what I just said for you.
It's insane.
Yeah.
It's insane. All right. How about we visit the Good News Network there, Patty?
Have you even looked at it yet?
I am right this moment.
If you're new to the show or this particular feature, very, very shallow depth here as far as any kind of details beyond a Good News headline.
All it is a headline. Definitely, yeah. Pat, we have another Lassie-like story. Intuition and a devoted dog guided a man to an unconscious couple whose lives he saved. This couple's unconscious, dog notices, goes, gets a guy just like Lassie.
What is it, girl? Yeah,
they're in the bottom of the well, but they weren't in a well. They were just knocked out for whatever reason. And then we have a car wash that hired all autistic staff to wash away barriers. 10 years later, there's now 4 Florida locations. That's cool because we all know somebody who's been touched by autism.
Yeah, it's down in South Florida. I'd heard about that.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
And now there's 4 of them.
Yeah.
We had earlier in the week breast milk being on sale, right? Now we have camel milk. Camel milk is improving nutrition for the little Somalians, and it's creating jobs. So, woof, pow! Sorry, I was holding off on the pals. I owe a few pals. Here's to car wash kids. Pow! It just said it's improving nutrition in Somalia, and it's creating jobs. I just see a baby camel sucking the teat. I don't see anybody doing a job of milking. Who knows? It's camel life. How about a nice pack of filterless camels?
Smokes.
Oh yeah, we had this one, Pat. The Wisconsin bear with a snack jug stuck on his head. Did we have that one, or we had the raccoon that was?
We've had all sorts of animals with things stuck on their heads.
Now we got a bear. He's got a snack jug on his head.
Never heard out of the picnic basket.
Oh, get him some honey. A woman lost 2 rings at the beach, right? Years ago. Each one was found by different strangers who returned them. That's pretty cool. I find a ring at the beach and, I bet it wasn't those metal detector dudes. They wanted to return that thing. Oh, no. No way. That's
going to the pawn shop.
Lose it, lost it.
Right.
Keeper, sweeper, whatever. What is it?
Finders, keepers.
Finders, keepers, man.
Losers, weepers.
I'm going right down to the see Chumley. Didn't he get busted with pictures on his computer or something?
Yeah, he had some.
Sicko. Lost all adventures in you, Pawn Stars, dude. This guy's sailing around the world.
Is that crazy Detroit pawn shop show still on? One in Detroit.
I think they're all kind of like it, just in rerun phase. I think everybody's over the pawn shops. I'm looking for a home run to go out on.
You need some sketchy TV. That's right in the wheelhouse.
Oh, we talked earlier, it is, about that and cops. About readers or winners, right, Pat? This deceased man's list of 3,599 books he read, inspiring readers, and was memorialized in a local library. So this dude, he appears to just have one arm. Does that look... Okay, I know. I'll stop in a sec. Does that look like a one-armed guy? Look at the sign above his head. What does it say?
Beer.
He drinks beer and reads books, apparently. Pow.
Can't go wrong with that.
No.
Sounds like a fun Saturday afternoon.
Now we got a closer. Sorry, I was looking for a strong one. Japanese rental grandmother. It's a rental grandmother service, provides much needed, much loved purpose for older women. So, like when these ladies get older, they have a rental grandmother. There's a sicko out there that's ready. I guarantee it. Pow! All right.
We all done?
We're done with the Good News Network.
Okay.
Somebody goes, my head is spinning.
Mine too. It's a weekly sensation, so make sure you come back for more of this next week at this time.
Lynch and Taco. download the iHeartRadio app and listen anytime, anywhere.
This is JRR.
Mills